Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, greetings, redheads. Thank you for joining us in another episode of your favorite show, which is the one and only Red View. Red's View.
Yes.
I'm your gracious host, Jay Red, by the most honorable, legendary, hookah smoking DJ PM.
I can finally smoke them again, bro. You know, I've been a little under the weather. It's good to be back though.
Right. For those who've been wondering where the hell DJ PM has been, he's been under the weather. So we're doing some social distancing right now. I'm actually out of town in my hometown of Mobile, Mob Town. I'll be back in Atlanta tomorrow, but
the original Mardi Gras city.
There you go. See, I don't even have to say it no more, man. Y'all already know what it is. But yeah. So I hope everybody is healthy, well, practicing social distancing, most important. But yeah, so we're gonna do this quarantine version of Red's View. Let's go ahead and get into it, bro. Well, before, also make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork and get these Red's View t-shirts. Shout out to everybody who's been getting them. Man, y'all been buying these shirts up, so shout out to y'all. All right, so we can start off with what happened recently at the BET Awards. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I ain't watch it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I saw highlights from it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really.
You said what?
It was really black.
It was.
Like in a good way.
Yeah. I have my. I didn't watch all of it. I watched most of it. But the problem that I had with it was it was black. It was a lot of blackness going on, which is great, phenomenal. But I felt like it was overkill to me. Well, the reason I say it before people flip out, I'm not saying overkill as far as it's too much black. I'm just saying that if it's this black, it should have been this black all the time.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. That was my only thing about it is we shouldn't have to be in this like awakening moment for us to celebrate our blackness for real.
Right. Like it felt manufactured. You know what I'm saying? Like we know, like when I started seeing black business commercials and just the oversaturation of the Black Lives Matter. Well, I ain't gonna say oversaturation, but it was just so much Black Lives Matter. Even in the performances, you know, Megan Thee Stallion had the song Savage, you know what I'm saying, shaking her ass, but you had a fist, a Black Power fist in the back. And it, you know.
Which again, I appreciate the effort, but it was just, I agree with what you're saying. Like, if we wanted to be black and proud, what's been stopping us this entire time?
Exactly. Now, a lot of people, well, you know, BET is owned by Viacom. I get it, but it's other stuff that is white owned. You know what I'm saying? That operate black or disguise it as that.
A lot of stuff. Don't get me started on the hair care products.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. Was it Shea Moisture, Shea Butter, whatever that thing is? I forgot.
A lot of it.
What is it called?
Shea Butter.
Shea. Okay. Yeah. So
while we on the subject real quick, shout out to Mael Organics. It is 100% black owned and operated. Shout out to them.
All right. But yeah, the performances with BET, the awards, what they did with it was pretty cool as far as like not being in the front of an audience and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care personally for Amanda Seales, so I could have did without her.
Shout out to that black woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, but my favorite performance was the Baby's.
I was about to say that. Yeah, his performance was dope. It was dope. I just wish we could get more content like that when we're not in this tense of a moment, you know? Like I appreciate it again, but you know, it seems like you said, it seems kind of for me right now, instead of it seeming organic, it seems like marketing.
Yes.
And that's
for us to vote. They trying to get us to vote. It just feels manufactured, and you know. And truthfully, if it was gonna be this black and this, you know, militant black stuff, it should have been like this after Trayvon Martin died. You know?
I agree. Which they did do some stuff, but like I said, I'm not complaining about the awakening because it's good that it's happening, but it should have been happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Same way I feel about, I know we're not going to talk about this, but the same way I feel about the NFL owners speaking out now, and even the NFL players. Like, in my opinion, they're doing it now because it's safe to do it. Versus when Kaepernick did it, it was dangerous.
Exactly. Yeah. With all this Black Lives Matter stuff, Black Lives Matter murals are getting painted and statues are being taken down and flags are getting taken down. This is the safe zone. So it feels like it's a little too late for me, you get my respect. Like, don't wait till it's hot in the kitchen, too hot in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but shout out to everybody who participated in the BET Awards. Shout out to Roddy Ricch for sure for winning Album of the Year.
I disagree, but shout out to him.
Yeah, I disagree too, but but I'm still proud of him because he's pretty good.
No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt,
definitely. So yeah, with that going on, let's talk about something else that has happened: the Jada Kiss versus Fabulous battle.
That was nice.
Yeah, you got a chance to go back and look at it.
Yeah, I watched it today. Jada Kiss was drunk as hell, bro.
Very, very.
Yeah. And I will say that Fabulous either extroverted side kept coming out, or he just felt like Jada Kiss was doing too much. One of the two. Yeah, he looked real uncomfortable in a lot of moments.
He did, and I think because I don't know Fabulous like that. I don't know if he's a drinker or if he's just a smoker, but Fabulous just seems like he takes care of himself a lot, and he don't seem like he would be the one drunk and all that other stuff. But with these versus battles, Nelly and Jada Kiss have been the most drunk. Like, why does it bring out people getting intoxicated at these versus battles, you think?
I don't know what it is about it. I think they just feel free to be themselves, which is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? It's good to see them up there having a good time and celebrating music, because most of the people that's done it are legends and have been in the game for a long time. So I feel like it's a good celebration of music, and because of that, they might just get caught up in the moment,
Yeah, that could be, because I know I feel good when I play my own music and like to listen back, like old authentic records. We'd be like, oh man, and you sipping, but Jada Kiss had that yellow outfit on, looked like a costume.
Man. Bro, he dressed like a OG New York nigga for real.
Right. So, and I think one thing that I'll say about that battle that I loved, and I loved it more than the other battles, not music-wise, but as far as how they did it. And I guess it started with John Legend and Alicia Keys, with them both being in the same room.
It started with the reggae artists. I can't remember.
Oh, they were in the same room?
They was in the same room. Started with them. But but I like that setup a lot better because I like the energy. The only thing I wish they would have told more stories.
Right. But they were rushing through it. Like
all right. And they got
good. That's good though to me, because there's been so many technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So I guess Swizz and them probably tell them, look, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. So I appreciated that, but they were doing, they had the microphone. That was like a real good setup for
it. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Who you think won?
The Jada Kiss, of course. I thought Fab was gonna win because I didn't think Jada Kiss had as many hit records as Fabulous, but
I'm not. I had Fab winning too. Jada definitely won though.
Yeah, he left it in charge of his DJ.
Yeah, he left too many records on the table for me. Like he did the joints with Lil Mo. The DJ played them at the end. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I didn't see it at the very end.
So the DJ played them at the end.
Oh, come and tell him real quick. This is my brother.
Okay.
Look,
what's up, bro?
Yo, I just wanted to say, man, I'm a fan of what y'all doing, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. I tune in every time I get the notification that y'all got a show on. I tune in and I share it all the time with my friends, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. I'm a fan. I just wanted to holler at you.
Hey, that's love. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt like Fab left a lot of hits on the table. I don't know if he didn't want to do a lot of features or whatever, but I mean, I felt like he left a lot of hits on the table.
Yeah, he did. I'm just like, but he left it in charge of his DJ, and the DJ just was playing like some random type of shit. So I was like, like it didn't feel like the DJ was trying to battle, because Jada Kiss, when he played, World War II.
Jadakiss came out swinging.
Hard. And yeah, I do wish it was some more backstories and stuff like that. But you know, and to be honest, I really didn't expect much from that battle because I'm not, you know, Jadakiss is dope, Fabulous is dope, but
right.
I'd rather see.
Well, it was what I expected musically, hip hop. So one time for hip hop, shout out to them.
Shout out to them, definitely. So let's talk about some other stuff that's happening. The BET Awards had said that there are going to be a couple of docuseries that are coming out that I'm excited about.
I saw that.
So No Limit, Master P's No Limit Records, they're going to have a No Limit Chronicles that's going to be on BET in July.
I hope that Master P and other No Limit people are part of it.
They are.
Because I don't need a Aaliyah movie. You know.
Well, no, it's not gonna be a movie. It's a docuseries.
I don't need. You remember how Wendy Williams did the Aaliyah movie, and she couldn't play any of the music or anything like that. Like I don't need a situation like that. Like I need real, authentic Master P, Silk the Shocker, Phone Calls with C Murder, Mystical, Snoop Dogg.
And Mr. Servon are in there for sure. I saw.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm not sure. Is Mac dead?
No, he's in jail with C Murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Video calls with Mac, like Fiend. I need all that. I need real, authentic. Like it can't be one-sided. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. But it looks like the way they broke it up, it should be pretty good.
Okay.
I saw
so it's gonna be like the Last Dance type vibe.
Yeah. Just going through, talking about what happened, how they get started, you know, that type of stuff.
You think they're gonna talk about C Murder, pistol whipping Master P?
Man, nah, they're not gonna talk about that, man. You think they're gonna talk about Master P punking out Pimp C?
I don't know, but you think they're gonna talk about Master P getting into it with what's the dude from Cali? He was a goon, he was a blood, big dude, Suge Knight. You think they're gonna talk about that?
Nah, Master P. This is the thing with those real gangsters or real street G's. They don't really talk about that type of stuff unless you know Vlad asked them.
Right. Or I seen Pete talk about it on Drink Champs, because I didn't know that story until he talked about it on Drink Champs. Like I said, as long as it's authentic and real, pun intended, I'm with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big No Limit fan, so I'm super excited about it. Master P was like best hip hop mogul to me personally of all time.
Yeah, you know who it was for me, but
right, exactly. It's obvious. But anyway, another docuseries that's coming out is the Rough Riders. Riders, Double R, X, DMX, Eve, Jadakiss, The Lox, Dragon, all of them.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm so excited for that because Rough Riders are really slept on.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be real dope. I just hope it's authentic. I hope they highlight the artist and not just Swiss Beats and his one beat that he kept reselling.
Oh man, don't do my boy Swiss Beats like that.
I'm just saying, man. Shout out to Swiss for the versus thing, but we both know Swiss Beats been selling the same beat for the last 15 years.
Man, no, that ain't true.
Okay.
Yeah, he hadn't been.
Boom. Cat.
Here we go with that. But that I don't know if that's coming in July too, but I know that they talked about that. I saw the trailer with DMX is in it, Eve, and everybody else. So did you know Fiend was on Rough Riders?
No.
Yeah, he was major on there, but yeah, after No Limit, yeah. I'm not sure officially if he dropped the album, but he did appear on Rough Riders Volume 3. That album for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, he was on there. But yeah, Rough Riders, shout out to them. So another thing that has happened, it's been a beef that's been going on. Now, it's not your average beef. It's between a media personality, a whack culture vulture media personality, versus a respected MC, Freddie Gibbs. So DJ Academics versus.
I didn't even know that. I literally just guessed that.
Oh yeah. It's been going on, man.
What happened?
Well, I forgot exactly how it started, but I know that they've been trading disses towards each other, like Academics is saying that, here it was. Because Freddie Gibbs said in a recent interview that Jeezy is irrelevant.
I seen that.
So that made Academics say, I ain't even no Jeezy fan, but how you gonna call him irrelevant and you can't even sell 50,000 the first week and blah, 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 blah. Now, this is what I will say, even though that is true.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs musically may be more relevant than Jeezy because
not even maybe, he is. There's more demand for Freddie Gibbs.
Than Jeezy, right? Yeah. Because I can honestly say I haven't really just heard a whole Freddie Gibbs album. I heard a couple of his songs. He got a new album with Mad Lib. It's dope. You should check it out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. It's a song he had with Crazy on that was real dope too.
Yeah. So I think two things about that. For one, Academics never knows how to deal with real gangster rappers. That's the first thing. Jeezy checked them, Nip checked them, and now Freddie Gibbs is checking them. That's the first thing. The second thing is musically, Jeezy is irrelevant. Like the last album Jeezy dropped that was like, and in my opinion, it was slept on, even though to me it's a classic album, was Seen It All.
To you it was a classic.
To me, that's a classic album, but I feel like it was slept on. But musically, nobody's really checking for Jeezy. Like, not musically. Jeezy is more known for dating the Asian lady.
Kim, whatever her name is, right?
Yeah, I respect her. I just don't know her name.
Right.
Jenny Ma, that's her name.
Oh, okay.
He's more respected. Sorry, I got a phone call. He's more respected for for that than he is for musically at this current moment. But that's no disrespect to Jeezy. Jeezy is a legend. Trap or Die changed the mixtape game. Trap or Die set DJ Drama and Don Cannon on a course to succeed.
Right, I agree.
But right now he's irrelevant.
He's not, and that's why I say it's more people. And I think when Academics co-host, whoever that guy is, I forgot his name, but he does the Everyday Struggle thing with him. But he was saying, like, what you mean, Freddie Gibbs? He was like, y'all getting this number shit mixed up. It's like Freddie Gibbs to be doing 30, 40,000 the first week for him is pretty good. And I hear his name all
That's
the
a big
time.
deal in an artist. See, let me tell you, when I think of Freddie Gibbs, I think of, they don't make the same kind of music, but when I say they have a niche following, I think Devin the Dude. I think Currency the Hot Spitter.
Absolutely.
I think Burner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not popular artists, but they're very successful in what they do. And they have a very
Big Crit.
Thank you, Big Crit. They're not major artists, but when Big Crit comes out and sells 40,000 his first week, that's a success.
That is. Period.
Yeah.
So yeah, Freddie Gibbs is definitely in more demand than Jeezy is. I'll say that. But yeah, he said some stuff about he had this picture of Academics and Tekashi. I'm not gonna say his name. I can't believe I told myself I wasn't gonna say his name.
Hey, bro.
But yeah, but Academics,
he had a picture of Academics and Daniel.
Right, and Daniel. And Daniel was holding Academics' ass and all kind of stuff like that. It's funny, but I think you what?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a fake picture, but
still though.
Yeah, it's real funny. But shout out to Freddie Gibbs.
Shout out to Freddie.
I don't rock with Academics at all.
Well, you know how I feel about him.
Yeah. So fuck him. All right. Next, we're going to talk about Kanye West. All right. So Kanye West, first off, he has a deal that he announced with Gap. So I think it's like a 10-year deal. I want to say 10-year, 14-year deal, something like that.
10 years.
Yeah. And I think the stock has actually went up at Gap.
It definitely it went up like 15% when they announced he signed that deal.
Right. Shout out to Kanye for that.
For that.
Yeah, I think that I'm interested to see what the clothes look like. You know what I'm saying?
Just hope it don't look like his Yeezy collection.
Right, and I'm wondering, since it's with the Gap, it won't be as expensive as all his other stuff. You think, right?
It shouldn't be. It'll probably be the most expensive thing Gap ever sold, but it shouldn't be as expensive. Right. Which is dope, because now he's gonna be making cool clothes at a reasonable price.
Absolutely.
All the hype beasts are gonna go out and buy it now and drive the price up anyway. The resale on it is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but that's a big deal. That's why I was just like, oh man.
No, big deal.
Yeah, and then also Kanye West was seen in the studio with not only Snoop Dogg but also Dr. Dre, and
I saw that.
it revealed that him and Dr. Dre are working on Jesus is King Part 2.
Saw that.
Apparently, it's supposed to be a collab album. I'm not sure both of them are going to be doing beats or they can be rapping together or whatever it is, or if it's a joint album. That's what they're kind of promoting it as. But shout out to them for that. But Snoop Dogg has been facing criticism because what we found out is that how we found out about this whole Kanye West and Dr. Dre thing, before Kanye posted anything, Snoop was in the studio with them and showed the footage and was saying, oh, y'all, I can't say too much, but Kanye West, Dr. Dre, blah, blah, blah. And folks, it raised my antennas too, because I was just like, hold on, Snoop, wasn't you just talking shit about Kanye last year, the year before, all this Trump supporter stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which Snoop had the right to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was calling him out. But it made everybody look at Snoop and they're like, oh, he fake, whatever, right? How did you feel about that?
I feel like maybe they had a conversation or something before it happened, and they got an understanding, because just because I don't like something you do last year don't mean I gotta hate you for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
So we can have a conversation and we might can get some understanding. But for somebody who's been as vocal as Uncle Snoop, it looked bad.
Yeah, I think so.
It looked bad. It did.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you can kiss makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are better at doing that than women are. You know what I'm saying? We usually don't like holding grudges and stuff like that. So I'm quite sure a conversation had to have been held in order to be able to get over that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I was thinking, okay, shout out to that. But then it still did, like you said, how hard Snoop has been going at it. One thing Snoop has been doing, he did it with the Gayle King situation. He had to do it with the Izzy situation. It's like he be so hard, you know what I'm saying, so gangster. But then somebody will talk to him and he'll have to apologize and all that other stuff.
You think PR?
You said what?
You think it's PR?
No, because Snoop don't ever sell anything after that happens.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He don't never, at this point, he don't really need it. Like, Snoop is the most popular hip-hop artist of all time.
I agree with that.
Period. So
I agree. Snoop Dogg is more popular than Jay-Z.
Yes, and Tupac.
Yes.
Period. And Eminem. Like, everybody knows who Snoop is.
Yeah.
Like how Hulk Hogan, you don't have to know what you just know he does that wrestling thing. You ain't got to watch wrestling to know who Hulk Hogan is. And you don't have to listen to rap music to know who Snoop Dogg is. It's like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, man, I'm interested to see how this Dr. Dre and Kanye thing is coming out.
You know, it's a song. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out.
So Dr. Dre produced that record?
Yeah, it's called Rain on Us. It's Kanye featuring
Scott, right?
Travis Scott.
Yeah. I gotta check that out.
It starts off really crazy. Like, Kanye is doing some crazy stuff with his voice. But I think he did that I know he did that on purpose, like on his Yeezy tip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just trying to be different sonically. But I actually like the record.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually like it. It's called Rain on.
Let us know in the comments on what you think about the record. I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet because I didn't know how factual it was.
Yeah, I think it's called Rain on Us.
Right, yeah. Okay, I'm going to check that out. So speaking of Dr. Dre has been in the headlines for a divorce that his wife is filing against him.
I saw that.
Dr. Dre, his net worth is $800 million. He did not sign a prenuptial agreement. So that has the internet in a frenzy.
Right.
And I saw DJ Vlad share this. Well, I saw it from Killer Mike's page, but Vlad had said something about it. And I'm going to read it. It says, fellas, if you're engaged and you're financially well off and your fiance isn't, get a prenup. If she refuses to sign a prenup, she's not the one. The same goes for females who are financially better off than their future husbands. if both of you are broke, no prenup is necessary.
Right.
Now, I agree with that.
Well, I agree with that too, but when did Dr. Dre marry his wife? Let's start there.
Way before he was a billionaire.
Okay, then, so what's the problem?
I guess the problem is he married, well, I got my own thought. I ain't gonna say it on here.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But whatever that is, despite that, he met her when he was actually Dr. Dre. Wasn't he like he was with her before Straight Outta Compton and all that other stuff?
Okay.
She wasn't with him hooping in the gym. Now she was with him before the Beats Headphones things happened, right?
But they've been like 24 years, so that's 1996, right?
Yeah, that was a little bit around the time he left Death Row.
Right.
Yeah.
He was trenches then.
Trenches.
Yes.
I ain't gonna say trenches.
He wasn't still Dre.
He wasn't still DRE, nah, but he was Death Row Dre.
I don't know, man. That's his wife, 24 years. How many children?
2. To get 2 with her.
I don't think she deserved half, but she definitely deserved 100.
I mean, give or take. I just feel like if 800 million, and the thing is, and this is my personal opinion when it comes to marriage, right? Men really don't benefit from the marriage as far as what the structural, the business of what marriage is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. From business, no.
Yeah, from the business. Now, I'm not talking about love and all that other stuff.
Right,
but I think a marriage is a business. So we really don't benefit. We don't gain anything. Now, we may get like deductions on stuff and, better like health benefits, certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But at the end of the day, if she chooses to leave, she can take half your shit.
Correct. So I will say, unless you marry up, you don't get anything. Because there's some married winning in divorces too now. Because marriage
wise husband. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kevin Federline, I know I don't think they was married, but he won.
Yeah, he won something. But yeah, I think that, but I mean, I agree with that. Like you said, it's to a certain extent, but
yeah.
I say it like this. If I was already 800 million, you know what I'm saying, and then I married somebody, I would definitely ask them for a prenup. And if they would say no, I'm like, well, you ain't the one for me then.
Yeah, I mean, if I was worth 800 million and I was marrying somebody who wasn't worth that much, yeah, we're gonna have to sign a prenup. Like I said, I mean, she'll get 100 million, and if you can't live off that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Right, exactly. So,
especially now, because their children aren't children anymore; like they adults.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely, like I said, I give her 100, and that'd be it for me.
Yeah. But that's crazy though. That came out of nowhere. So let's talk about something else that's going on when he's talking about music. Lil Wayne and Manny Fresh appeared on Tunchi's radio show.
I saw that. Shout out to T. Lewis. He the DJ for that.
Yeah, shout out to T. Lewis. The T. Lewis who gets mad at me when I talk about certain things. I guess like 3 6 Mafia, right? Something like that.
Right.
But yeah, Lil Wayne and Manny Fresh are talking about doing a joint album that should be out in 2021, hopefully. Now I'm going to look forward to that because honestly, I wouldn't look forward to a Wayne project. Like I said, Funeral, I heard it and was good on it. But Wayne, if put it like this, whoever watched the BET Awards and you saw Lil Wayne's Kobe tribute, if that Wayne collabs with Manny Fresh, that could be another banging album.
Right.
Definitely. My favorite Carter, arguably, it's out of the Carter 1 and Carter 2, but I think Carter 1 was just so unorthodox, man.
I'm gonna say Carter 1 because Carter 1 was hard. Like he just was like, yo, I got something to prove. We had never heard that side of Wayne on those type of beats.
Right.
Yeah. Carter 2 was good too, but that's when he started to go commercial.
Yeah.
Like he got a lot of songs on there where I was just like, he's spitting, but I can tell the production is purposely trying to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, so Carter 1, because I remember when Carter 1 came out, dude. Oh my God. Like you said, it was a different, unorthodox type of Wayne, and that production was just crazy. Like every song was going, like you can let that whole album play, and you don't have albums like that no more.
Then it had skits on it, like the old school albums. Yeah, it was dope.
My favorite track, I want to say my favorite track from there is Snitch.
My favorite is Birdman.
Birdman Jr. Yeah, that was dope.
I think I'm good on a Wayne Manny Fresh album though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good on it actually.
Why? Let the people know why. Why are you good on it?
I just don't like. It's like when they try to redo classic movies, like How High 2. I think that's how it's gonna come off. Or like what was the Master P movie he tried to redo? I Got the Hook Up 2.
Part 2.
I just feel like it's gonna be like that. It's just not gonna be what we want it to be.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll give it a chance because I mean, it ain't like nothing else going on.
Don't listen to it, but
I'm
good. I'm good.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Good on Wayne.
Wishing.
So
You good on Wayne?
I'm good on Wayne.
Hey, Lewis, I hope you see it. But anyway, so outside of music, let me see if that's everything that we cover with music. Yeah. So let's talk about some crazy things that have been happening in the world because you know we are still in this anti-Black race war.
Right.
Black Lives Matter is still going strong. We're having a lot of symbolism changes, but symbolism, I just want to speak to the people real quick. It's like if you take a statue down, if you paint murals,
change
a flag, like that isn't going to change policy. That's just going to, I mean, that's cool. You changing Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff is like, but it's no policy. And the people who, they still haven't arrested
Breonna Taylor's killers. Elijah's killer.
Yeah. It's countless.
The dudes that killed George Floyd was out shopping for Oreos the other day.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that hasn't been out. It's been some people that are donating money and stuff, but it's like, my question is, where
does that go, first of all?
Yeah, because when they say, okay, we're going to donate millions of dollars to Black Lives Matter. Okay. I had to look up and see what is I know Black Lives Matter, what the meaning is, but the actual group, the organization. You know what I'm saying? Who's the president? Do you have a board of trustees? What is all that stuff? So I researched and I found that it looked like the stuff was going to the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
You know so I like when you say I'm donating money, I'm like, okay, as a Black man, I'm like, I ain't seeing that money. Are you going to help pay off student loans or like?
That's what I was about to say. So for me, it'll be more effective if they said, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find 100 Black people who are in student loan debt and pay that off. I'm going to find 100 Black people who are in credit card debt and pay that off. I'm going to find 100 Black people who graduated from HBCUs and I'm going to pay off that. I'm going to donate $1 million to Jackson State University. I'm going to donate $1 million to Valley State University. I'm going to donate $1 million to, what's the school here in Atlanta that's barely, Morris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to donate $1 million to Morris Brown. That's the type of action I want to see.
And quit donating to the same schools because all they do is donate to Morehouse, Spelman, and Howard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we Black folks, we have to stop worrying about this symbolism. Like we got to get past that. So
that's because, and I'm gonna say this before we move on. I feel like some Black people want a dog and pony show versus real change. They like to see the House of Representatives in their kente cloth, which is a West African thing. It has nothing to do with Black people, but they like to see them in their kente cloth kneeling. These are the people who could literally go in a meeting and make it illegal for Black people to be killed unjustifiably. But instead, they'd rather kneel and do a show.
And you know, one thing I was talking about yesterday, because some people feel like, well, it'll be when we talk about reparations, they're
Yeah.
saying so hard, and there's a lot of research, and we need HR 40 in order to come up with a plan to give Black people reparations. When the pandemic hit, and quickly, just like that, everybody got $600 extra in unemployment each week, making more money than what they were making when they were working. So it's not hard. If white people who are out there chanting Black Lives Matter, if they really cared about you, they could make things change overnight for Black people.
Facts.
Period. So until that happens, don't come to me with, you know, the murals and all that other stuff. It's like I'm good off of that. That's cool. That's cute, but I want that and more.
I'm cool on the Black Lives Matter being painted in the street in DC.
Yeah.
When the people in DC, in Congress, the House of Representatives, the state representatives, they can affect real change. I'm cool on you changing the Mississippi flag, because it don't matter what flag is flying if a police officer can still unjustifiably kill me or somebody that looks like me and then go on paid vacation.
With no repercussions. Right. There's no policy in order to stop that from happening. So miss me with that.
Bro, did you see in New York they passed a law banning chokeholds, and then NYPD killed a person the next day by choking them to death?
No, I didn't see that.
Crazy.
Choking them to death.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, because they're going to be defiant. They have to feel like it's going to be some repercussions.
Right.
So, yeah, man. With that being said, Ken and Karen has been going around crazy. Ken and Karen, and for those who haven't seen Ken and Karen, let me show you a picture of Miss Ken and Karen.
Right.
Now, this is now I ain't gonna, I've been laughing at this picture so hard, everybody. If you
and they're lawyers.
Yeah, they're lawyers in that big ass mansion. My God, that's a big house. But anyway, for those who don't know, so it was some Black Lives Matter protest or peaceful protesters.
Right.
Allegedly, they broke into a gated community. Somehow the gate broke. I don't know how. I think it was the Sahara dust came, and I think it just.
Yeah, I think that made the gate break.
Yeah, that made it break.
Or killer hornets attacked it.
Yeah, and then somehow like the gate broke, and then that's how the protesters got in. So the protesters got in there in that gated community to go to the mayor's house. I think they were marching to the mayor's house.
Yeah.
And the couple that you did, Ken and Karen, their mansion was the first house that was there.
Right.
So Ken and Karen came out on their property and pointed their guns, AR-15.
Which they have the right to come out on their property with their guns. They have the right to do that. But the fact that they was pointing them at them is the problem.
Is the problem. That's illegal, and investigation is being done now because you can't do that. Like, they're not on your property, they're in the street. You know,
as long as it's not their property, they can't do that.
Right. But you're pointing guns, and the lady's hand was on the trigger, the finger was on the trigger. So if somebody would have got shot, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's life was at stake, and they weren't even bothering y'all.
Like they did in Kentucky. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Oh, no, I heard about that. Yep, sure did. And what's going to end up happening, man, how we're starting to go to these folks' houses, that's going to continue. It's going to keep happening because no justice is being done for us. So I forgot where it was. I don't know if it was in Minnesota or Milwaukee somewhere, but it's been like pedophiles that abducted children.
Yeah.
Police weren't doing anything about it, and the black folks went to, did you hear about that? They went to the house and burned it up.
I saw that. They burned the house down.
Yes, they burned it up because the police weren't doing shit about it. So that is where we're headed, because the police, the criminal justice system didn't do nothing about these race soldiers.
Hey, man, this is going to sound real militant, but the way I feel about it is when it happens, we should give the justice system a chance to do their job. And when they fail us, we then have to take matters into our own hand, and we have to show them that one way or another, there will be consequences for unjustifiably killing black people. Not only that, but black people, hear me when I say this. More of us that can need to legally buy guns, and we need to carry guns when we protest. Because what happened in Kentucky, I don't know if you saw the video or not, but when that man started shooting, all everybody could do was scream and run and hide. And that was all they can do. And that is not the way. When we go out to peacefully protest, if someone comes and starts shooting at us, they deserve to get shot.
Yes, you bust back, and you have the right to bear arms. You need to do that anyway to be safe, because with all these Karens that are around here, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're getting mad calling the police so you can get killed.
Correct.
So they're trying to kill you. So you have to be strapped. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to it,
have to be legally firearm bearing people. We do.
Go to the gun range.
I'm not going to no protest without mine.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Because the last thing I want to be able to do, I mean, a fear of mine is to not be able to defend myself. And if somebody's out there shooting at peaceful protesters, it's a shame when all we can do is run and hide.
Exactly. Don't you know that they were doing drive-by shootings in Atlanta?
Yeah, on Edgewood. In the middle of the day.
Yep. And what are we supposed to do about that? We're supposed to be like, oh my God, you ain't got, like, we need to hide. No, you bust back. You're defending yourself.
Shoot back.
Exactly. So I think that's the most important thing that we said all night with that. Yeah. Now, the Karens that I was just talking about.
Yeah.
These Karens are getting very, very, very hostile.
Yes.
And they're starting to get their asses whooped.
Yes, they are, which they should if they act violently towards you.
Yes. There's a couple of videos that I've been seeing. One in particular, this lady, I don't know this queen's name, but she was on the store. Yeah. Let me tell you, when I knew she was about to whoop her ass, she said, anytime you hear a black woman say, I will beat your ass in this store, I will beat your ass in this car, you could just say, I'll beat your ass. But I will whoop your ass in this store. When a black woman names the location, you know it's about to go down. You know when your mama said, look, I'll whoop your ass in this car now. So she got beat to sleep. It's been a bunch of other white supremacists that are teeth knocked out. And it's not just in America, it's in the UK. Those UK brothers are putting in work.
It's everywhere. Hey, them UK people, they riding with us. I ain't gonna lie.
They about that life, dude. Oh my God. Like, it's a war zone out there. I think it's a little more rowdy out there than it is here as far as like folks getting their asses beat.
Hey, can I tell you something about that though?
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of Karens and Kens, I think we need to stop filming everything, because what's happening is Black people are being arrested because of the videos that other Black people are putting out. Mm-hmm. So in my opinion, if a Karen or a Ken begins to act up and you start to see that Black person start to get violent back towards them, cut your camera off, bro. Cut your camera off, sis. Just have that memory in your mind, because I don't know if you saw this or not, but the FBI published a list of people that they were looking for either vandalizing buildings or like vandalizing the CNN Center here in Atlanta, and they got their faces off of video footage that was shot. So we got to be careful of that, because we might be helping the police out.
Now, this is another thing too, though. I think a lot of people are recording that so they can't, you know how they can call the police and
correct
say something. If you're recording it, at least you can show that, okay, now
record the beginning, record the attacker attacking.
The initiation of it.
Correct. But once that person responds, in my opinion, cut your camera off.
Cut the camera off. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. One thing I will, well, no, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, govern yourself. Because this second wave of the coronavirus is out again. Like this is something that was gonna be, we determined this anyway.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's inevitable. The country's gonna shut down again. Because Florida already had to close shop again with the bars. Houston, Arizona, San Diego, I think. But it's terrible. Georgia, our state, rose like another 2,000-3,000 cases or something like that.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we're not taking care of it. We about to be shut down again, man. So everybody, wear your mask, wash your hands,
correct,
social distance. If you don't have to go anywhere, go party or whatever like that, please don't go do it.
Right.
You know, just continue to do what you have been doing if you have been practicing social distance.
Stay dangerous and stay safe.
Yeah, exactly. Stay strapped. But yeah, this pretty much wraps up this quarantine version of ResView.
Yes, sir.
Man, we'll be back in the studio again, you know what I'm saying, filming and stuff like that. But we had to get this out, you know, because we try to do this weekly. If you haven't already, make sure that you get this ResView shirt, man. Like people be stopping me, my man. That's cool. I be forgetting I have it on, and they're like, "What's your show about?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" But yeah, these shirts have been selling pretty good. I've been impressed with everybody. Our support system. You know what I'm saying? Go to redsview.com, r3dsview.com to order yours. We will get it shipped out to you. Or if you're in Atlanta, you know, hit me up on the street. You know what I'm saying? And send me the cash app. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/WeAuthenticNetwork so we can get those subs up. Somebody was like, man, y'all should have way more subscribers than this. I agree.
We working.
We need to get everybody to subscribe. Make sure you go check out DJ PM's All Right, So Boom.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
YouTube / the DJ PM. Same thing on Instagram, Twitter at THEEDJPM.
Yep, and you can follow me at JAYR3D on all social media platforms. This is J-Red, DJ PM, Quarantine ResView, and we are signing out.
Stay dangerous, brother.
All right.
Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, don't give up, give up. Don't give up, you gon' be on. Don't give up, give up, give up, give up.
I know you got doubts, but get to the bag. Just follow the dream and stick with the plan. I know you get worried, I know you get scared.